Hey, what's up guys, it's Ben Iwara here, your favorite photographer and filmmaker. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a topic you should actually take your time and listen to. A lot of people are not talking about this, but I believe at the end of this video, you'll be inspired to start creating for yourself. In this video, I'm talking about the future of content creation. Why is nobody clapping? There we go. Sorry, calm down. Basically, in this video, I'm going to be talking about what the future holds for content creation and what you should do in order not to get left behind. But before we proceed, I want to give a very big shout out to all content creators out there. Everybody striving, everybody waking up daily, saying that I'm going to post something every day, I'm going to create something, I'm going to share a piece of me to the world. I mean, I really give it up for you guys because a lot of people are struggling to get to that point where they say they are very comfortable with the camera, they're very comfortable with putting out content. I'm one of those people, and I'm really inspired by you all that choose to share your daily lives, choose to share your personal content, however it may be. That's very inspiring to me, and I say I call cap for you. Matter of fact, let me even do something. Do you know that the content creation market has grown exponentially over the years? And if we don't hop on this train now, we might be left behind. There are a lot of factors influencing this nowadays, and it's visible for us to see. I'm talking about AI technology, cheap smartphones, cheap cameras, free editing softwares, amongst others. We are witnessing change and growth in real time. First off, what do I think about content creation in the years to come? I mean, I feel we are going to be living in a world where personal branding will become very necessary. One of the main reasons why people create content these days is for influencing reasons, but that wouldn't be the driving force anymore, in my opinion. Rather, it would be like a digital show card of our personalities, of who we are, our abilities, and so on and so forth. The world is moving, and it is moving very fast. I feel at some point it will be way easier to get access to a whole lot of things if we are able to have a show of ourselves or our personalities online. What do I mean? A lot of countries, I'm talking about visa appointments. I'm very certain that a lot of countries vet people applying for visas, and that's just going to be one of the many ways that personal branding is going to be helpful to us, because that way we can show who we really are, not just for visa appointments. Sometimes you could even apply for a job, and I think it's common nowadays that they vet your social media. They try to see who you are. Who is this person going to work for us, or one thing you get. So it's very common, and for me, I feel creating a personal brand, not exactly a personal brand, but maybe just putting yourself out there, creating content that is you, is going to be very necessary in the nearest future. I'm not even talking about in the next 10 years. I'm talking about in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years. It's really going to be important for you to have content out there. At least we are living in the digital world, and the introduction of smartphones, I mean, we've literally seen technology before our very eyes. Technology has gone from here to there with very great speed. So if we happen to embrace technology, if we happen to embrace the changes that are happening, which I feel content creation is the future, if we're able to embrace it now, it's really going to be helpful for us. In this day and age, it is important for us to leave our own digital footprint rather than let the world define who we are by not saying anything, or rather not being ourselves online. There is no harm, really. One thing you should do is find a reason why. When you find the reason why, it's easy to proceed. Why do you post content? For some people, it could be influencing. For others, like myself, it could be for memory's sake. And for the mere fact that I cannot be a human in this life or in this world and not attempt what gives me joy or what challenges me. Sugar. So my suggestion right now is choose to create content for yourself. Everybody has to do it at some point in time. That's just it. Everybody has to do it at some point in time. And you will have the advantage. if you start now. It's not easy. It's not easy for a whole lot of people, including myself. I said it earlier on, but if you hop on that train now, it's easier. It gets easy along the way. Another thing that is really going to happen in the nearest future when it comes to content creation is there's going to be a whole lot of virtual based activities. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm very, very certain that a lot of things that we do physically are really going to be based online. We've already seen it happen. COVID-19 came, and during that period we saw the greatest transition in my lifetime, maybe not history, but in my lifetime. I mean, COVID-19 came and challenged a whole lot of things that happened, like traditional going to work, majority of things switched to being online, and it wasn't hard at all. So with that realization, a whole lot of changes started happening, and content creation took a boost from there. So what I'm trying to say is embrace new technologies, get used to it. Just like AI, artificial intelligence, it is here to stay, and it is one of the many changes that is going to happen in our lifetime. There's more to come in the next 3, 4, 5 years. There are new technologies emerging. So rather than get scared of it, why don't you embrace it? And with your own powerful ideas, you can choose to use it for the better. These new changes are here to stay. I'll repeat again, but it is only what we choose to do with it that will really benefit us. Don't let it influence you. Rather, influence the world with it. So what do we do so we don't get left behind? First thing I'll say is, as a content creator, post yourself more often. Okay, let me not use the word content creator because it might seem overwhelming. Rather, let me just use it as, there's no other word for me to use. You're a content creator. As far as you like putting content out there, you're a content creator. So let me just say, as a content creator, you have to get used to putting yourself out there a little bit. I mean, there's a whole lot of content that can be put out. There could be graphic content, there could be textualized content, there could be video content, audio contents. And trust me, content creation has grown exponentially over the years. So you can hop on any of these trends and start creating content for yourself. You don't need to wait for anybody. If you're comfortable with the camera, you're comfortable with the video camera, go ahead and do it. If you're comfortable recording an audio podcast, whatever, go ahead and do it. If you're comfortable creating graphics, go ahead and do it. Nobody's stopping you. Everybody learns at some point. Go ahead, put out your content in these different forms. Anyone that works for you, that's good. But please, you must try to post something every now and then. Try to post more often. Another thing I'll say is learn a digital skill. Like I mentioned, there is graphical content, textualized content, visual videos, and audio as well. So pick a niche, whatever, learn content, just try to do something. That's why I love platforms like TikTok and initiatives like Instagram Reels, because everybody sees it as it's just a new feature, but it's really helped over time. There are several new softwares that can help in video editing. Now everything is not so overwhelming or bulky as it used to be, so it's much easier to be able to edit content nowadays. So try to learn something, because your skill might be paying you heavy in the next 5 to 10 years. So start now, and it will really help. Last but not the least, one last thing that will really help so you don't get left behind: follow my social media platforms. On Instagram, Alemimora, 100 images, 100 visuals, and follow me on YouTube. Subscribe, like, drop a comment. It will really help me grow and motivate me. Remember, we're all on this train together, and we're all moving alike. So the more we motivate each other, the more we can become better versions of our content creating selves. So that's the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I have an update coming, but that'll most likely be in my next video. I'm actually sad, but okay. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I love you too. Keep it 100 till I see you guys next week. Safe.